So we're gonna get started in a wide knee child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your mat and big toes to touch, and just begin to arrive on your mat. Let's get settled. We'll start to concentrate on our breath, focusing in on those nice full deep breaths in, and long, steady, easy breaths out. So bringing your big toes to touch, hips come down. Welcome everyone, welcome live. We're gonna walk our hands forward and slowly just rest your head, neck, and chest down to the mat. And once again, establishing your breath, taking a nice full deep breath in. And exhale out through the mouth. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let the breath wash over the body. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it out the mouth. Relaxing your body into your mat. You might bring your palms together, feeling the length through the side body. And feel your hips settle a little closer to the heels. Feel the lengthening of the spine. You start to breathe into each space that you create. Once again, feeling yourself arrive on your mat for your practice. Allow yourself to become embodied, feeling into your feet. Feel into your thighs, your hips, and feel them ground and center. A heaviness to the lower body as you allow gravity to pull you close into the mat. Relax your upper back. Start to breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. Let your shoulders, your elbows, wrists, and fingertips rest. And notice where you might be gripping, tensing, or tightening. Soften your jaw, the cheeks, the space in between the eyebrows. And establish and cultivate that long, deep, steady breath in. And allow for that breath to easily come out. Equal in duration and length. And if you're familiar with Ujjayi Pranayama, beginning to constrict the back of the throat, letting the breath wash up and down. With this slight constriction, you'll start to bring an audible breath into your belly, to the chest, to the throat, fixating the mind on every inhale and every exhale. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. You might even bend your elbows and bring your thumbs back behind you. Reaching your thumbs towards the nape of your neck, or just reaching your fingertips up towards the sky. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. On your next inhale, begin to lengthen your fingertips, plant your palms. Pull yourself forward, keep the shape of your legs in that wide knee child's pose-like shape, but you're gonna pull your hips forward as you lift your chest, open the chest. Exhale as you drop the hips back. Start this moving meditation. Inhale, pull yourself forward onto hands and knees. Pull the chest through the shoulders, let the hips drop. Exhale as you drop the hips back, maybe even round the spine. But keep the big toes to touch and the knees wide. Inhale as you pull the waistline out of the hips, out through the crown of the head, lift the chest. Exhale as you draw the hips back. Let's do that 1 more time, this moving meditation to open the heart, open the hips. Inhale. Exhale, dropping back. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Walk your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's do one round of cat-cows. Inhale, pull the tailbone up high, crown of the head reaches long, back towards the tailbone. Exhale as you round the spine, cat, pressing the upper back into a rounded shape. Inhale as you bring yourself back to tabletop. Step your left foot back. Drop your left heel. You're going to kick your right foot out like a kickstand. We're coming to supported side plank. Inhale, take your left arm up. Reach long through the left fingertips. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. Roll your left shoulder and your left hip back. Keep pressing to the top of your right foot to press the right hip forward. Bring a little bit more weight to the back heel and the outer edge of your left foot. And then begin to bend your left elbow. Bring your hand back behind your head. And then round the side body a little bit more so you're reaching the crown of the head down towards the front of your mat. Keep pressing your hips forward, rolling your left shoulder and left hip back. Take a deep breath in. And an easy breath out. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Bring it down, around, and up like you're strumming a guitar. Left arm up and overhead, inhale. And then exhale, down, around, and up. Inhale one more time. Exhale, down, around, and up. Inhale, left fingertips reach up. Lift your left leg off of the mat and push out through the left heel. Press into the right hand so you're not dumping to the shoulder. And then bend the left knee. Bring the left hand to the inside of your foot. Your thumb and your big toe are in alignment. You're going to press your hip forward. So left hip is pressing forward, right hip is pressing forward. Roll your left shoulder back. Press your left foot into your hand. You might even take your gaze up and over your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, slowly release. Now keep that left leg hovering. Look down to your right hand. Bring your left hand down to the mat. You're going to step your left foot through and forward. Send your right knee back. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Strong legs, squeezing your inner thighs, low lunge. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, Prana Mudra, bend your elbows, lift your chest. Take your waist out of your hips, lift your chest through your shoulders. Inhale, extend. We'll find a twist, bringing our left arm back, right arm forward. And then feel the breath across the chest. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring your right fingertips forward. Bring your hand down to the mat. Left arm goes high, Parivrita Anjaneyasana. Now squeeze your lower belly to your inner left thigh. Lift your left fingertips high to the sky. You might tuck your right toes under, pick up your right knee, and so you lengthen the back leg. Twist a little bit deeper, take a deep breath in, and an easy breath out. Slowly lower the right knee down. Engage the belly, press into your left foot, come back up into a twist. And then exhale, release. Low lunge as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the right toes under, send the hips up and back. Exhale as you fold, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bend into your left knee, lift the chest, sink the hips. Nice full steady breath out as you exhale, pull yourself over that left leg. Inhale, bend into your left knee, sink your hips. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale as you lengthen the leg, pull the chest over the right or the left thigh. Inhale, bend into the knee, sink the hips low. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, pull your hips once up again, and we're going to come into Prasarita Padottanasana. So walk the hands to the insides of the feet. And your feet are wide, and you're turning both sets of toes in towards each other. Heels turn out. Walk your hands to be in line with your feet, and reach your crown of the head down to the ground. Slight bend in the knees if you need to. Press to the outer edge of your feet. Take a deep breath in here, lift halfway up. And then exhale, hinge and fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift halfway up. You're going to walk your hands forward to frame your left foot. And then step back into high plank, inhale. Now we're going to find our breath here in high plank to establish some strength in the upper body. Reach the heels back, push into the hands, find a curvature like cat spine in the upper back. Take a deep breath in here. Drop the knees, pull the chest past the fingertips, lower down chaturanga all the way down. Baby cobra as you lift the chest, open the heart. Press into the tops of your feet, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower chest and chin down. Press up, tabletop, hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now we're going to take 5 full steady breaths in and long, steady, easy breaths out. Reach down through the heels, they don't need to touch. Press into your mat with your hands out through your knuckles, out through your fingertips. And then lengthen your spine. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Take one more deep breath in. Settle in just a little bit more. One more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, drop back down to hands and knees, tabletop. Inhale is cow pose. Exhale is cat. Round the upper back. We're working in the side body, strengthening and lengthening. And in the heart, back of the heart and the front. You're going to step your left foot back. You're going to step your right foot back, excuse me. Right foot back, drop your right heel, kick your left foot out like a kickstand. Press into your left hand, right arm goes high. Reach through the right fingertips and roll the right shoulder and right hip back. Press into the left hip. Take a deep breath in here and an easy breath out. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, bend your right elbow, bring your hand back behind your head, and then start to reach the crown of the head down to the front of your mat. So you find some rounding in the side body here in the space in between your ribs. Press the outer edge of that right foot down into the mat. Take a deep breath in and an easy breath out. Take one more inhale. And easy exhale, keep it using the leverage of the hand to open up the heart. Now inhale, take your right arm up. Exhale, down, around, and up. Start to find some circles. Inhale, right arm goes high. Exhale, down, around, and up. Breathe. Nice full deep breath in as you reach up. Exhale, down, around, and up. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Press into your left hand so you don't dump into your left shoulder. You're going to pick up that right leg and hover it as high as the right hip or try to get it close. Press out through the right heel. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, bend the right knee. Bring the right hand to the inside of your foot. Supported chopasana here. Press into your left hip. Roll your right shoulder and right hip back. Press into your right foot, into your right hand, and open up your heart. You might look over that right shoulder. Take a deep breath in and an easy breath out. As you inhale, extend slowly. Look down to the left hand, plant the right hand, and then step the right foot through and forward. Send that left knee slightly back. Inhale, low lunge, reaching up, inhale. Exhale, prana mudra, bend the elbows, lift the chest. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Find your twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Feel the breath across the chest, inhale. And easy exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Lower belly draws into the inner right thigh. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, slowly release the twist. You'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, frame the right foot. Tuck your left toes under. Send your hips up and back as you fold out over that right leg. Inhale, bend into your right knee. Pull your chest through and forward. Sink the hips. Exhale as you pull back. Fold out over your right leg. Keep breathing fully. Inhale, pull the chest forward and through. And exhale, lengthen the front leg. Inhale, bend into your right knee. Exhale, pull yourself back and walk yourself into Prasarita Padottanasana. Both toes turn in, fold in towards your thighs. Walk your hands back to be in line with your toes. Head and neck is hanging heavy. And feel the spine decompress here. Take a deep breath in. And an easy breath out. One more inhale, you might lift halfway up. Lengthen the spine, reaching the tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Walk your hands forward to frame your right foot. You're going to step back, high plank, inhale. Lower down either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Lift your chest, open up your heart. Downward facing dog is our exhale, coming up and back. Heels yearn for the mat. Draw your hips up, press into your hands, spread your fingers nice and wide. Reach your thumbs towards each other, pinkies towards the edges of the mat. Let's take 4 more cycles of breath here. Now focus on lengthening tailbone high, and then lengthening the crown of the head down. If you need to slight bend in the knees, and imagine that there's a rope or a string and it's pulling and lengthening your tailbone and your sit bones on a diagonal towards maybe the corner of your ceiling, where the wall and the ceiling meet. And then your heart is pulling back toward your thighs. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. Keep the strength of your arms nice and strong and straight. Easy breath out. Take 1 more inhale. Easy exhale. Inhale, right leg goes high. Reach it up to the sky. You're going to bend the knee, open out the hip, and try to draw the right heel towards the sit bone. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy exhale as you bring your right knee to right shoulder, armpit, or elbow. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, try to track your knee outside so it takes a wide kind of pathway to your elbow. Inhale, up and over. So you're kind of taking a circle with your knee, half circle here. And then exhale. Inhale, right leg goes high. And then exhale, step it through and forward. Take 1 deep breath in here. Start to lighten up the upper body. Squeeze your inner thighs. Sweep your arms up, inhale. And then as you exhale, Prana Mudra, bend your back knee as you bend your elbows, lift your chest. Inhale, extend. We're going to exhale, find our twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Squeeze your inner belly to your inner thigh. Your lower belly to your inner thigh. We're going to exalt here, bringing your right hand to your left thigh. Left arm up and overhead. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. On your next inhale, extend into your twist. Bring your left arm forward, Parivrita Anjaneyasana. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. From here, we're going to find side plank. So really engage your right hip and then roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Keep pressing strongly to the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right foot back to stack on top of your left. Press into your left hand. Extend your right arm up. Deep breath in here. Easy breath out. Let's take 1 more inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand, high plank. Move through your vinyasa of choice. You have the option to skip it. You can also hold high plank to strengthen upper body. Pull your lower belly in and up. Find your downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. Let's take 4 more cycles of breath. Keep finding length in the side body. Pressing into the hands, pulling the tailbone up, dropping the heels down. Feel your heartbeat, feel the blood moving through the body. Feel the heat that you're building, the tapas, to burn away whatever doesn't serve, whatever stagnant, stale, stuck energy. Help it move along by breathing a little bit deeper. Inhale. And then let it go on your exhale. Inhale, left leg goes high. Bend your knee, open out your hip. Try to bring your heel towards your sit bones, reaching that left knee up a little bit higher. Now take a deep breath in here and take that wide half circle Taking your left knee to your left armpit, your upper arm or your elbow. Try to touch it. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, left knee to elbow or above. Try to keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knee and bring it forward. Inhale, extend three-legged down dog. And then exhale, step your left foot through and forward. Now bring your fingertips down to the mat. Sink your hips nice and low, but squeeze your inner thighs in. You're going to just come up light on the fingertips, reaching your arms up, making your way to Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, Prana Mudra, bend the elbows, bend the back knee. Inhale, extend. Keep a nice deep bend in that front knee. Exhale, twist. Bring your left arm back, right arm forward. Squeeze your lower belly to your inner left thigh. We're going to exalt, bringing this left hand back to the right thigh. And then reach your right arm up and overhead. Take one more deep breath in, twist a little bit deeper, wring it all out. Then inhale, make your way back to your twist. And Parvrita Anjaneyasana, reaching the right arm forward. Left arm goes high. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. Can you pull the left shoulder back and try to tuck the right rib cage under a little bit more, using the leverage of your right hand and your left hand and your left shoulder to pull back. We're going to make our way into side planks. You might walk your right hand forward. I failed to mention that before. And you want to press strongly to the outer edge of your right foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Pull your hips up. And then like something's pulling on your left hand, reaching up high to the sky. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, move through your vinyasa. Bring your left hand down. Lower down halfway chaturanga. You can come into knees, chest, chin. Maybe take a baby cobra. Downward facing dog is our exhale. Deep breath in. And a long, steady, easy breath out. Let's take one more inhale. We're going to exhale, drop the knees, sit the hips back, child's pose. Walk the fingertips forward a little bit more. Notice the spaciousness. Start to breathe into that space that we created, that we cultivated. On your next inhale, lift halfway up. Walk your hands over to the left. Pick your belly and chest up and walk your fingertips long. Feel a stretch here in the right side body. Bring your hands as close together as possible and breathe. On your next inhale, lift halfway up. Walk your hands all the way back to center and all the way over to the right. Belly and chest picks up. Extend the fingertips long. Keep your left heel grounded. And then bring your left hand somewhere around the right. You can even stack the left over the right. Feel a nice side body stretch here. That space that we created, breathe into it. All right. Inhale, coming back up. Tabletop, downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. And an easy, steady breath out. Feel the length of the tailbone again. Once again, reaching up a little higher and heels yearning for the mat. Maybe slight bend in the knees. You can have your feet a little bit wider than hip distance to make some room for your hamstrings and your lower back. Keep pressing to the hands, spreading the fingers nice and wide. We'll inhale, right leg goes high, reach it up to the sky. Bend the knee, open out the hip. As you exhale, right knee to right elbow or above. Inhale, extend, reach up. Listen for the change. We're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow or above. Swing it across the body. Fallen star. Kick the right foot out to the left. Drop the left heel. Take your left arm high. Take a deep breath in here. Now keep your leg as it is. Bring your left hand down. Drop your right hip. Take a little small push-up. And then press yourself back up into fallen star. Pick your left hip up high and reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Right leg goes high, inhale. And then exhale, step your right foot through and forward. Light on the fingertips, inhale. Bring yourself up, high lunge. Exhale, prana mudra, exhale out the mouth. Bend that back knee. Inhale, extend. Find your twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Right hand to left thigh, left arm high. Inhale, back to the twist. And then exhale, make your way to Parivrtta Anjaneyasana. Right arm goes high. This is also a change. You're going to bring your outer edge of your left foot down to the ground. Instead of coming to side plank, you're going to pull your right knee in and bring it down and around for Wild Thing. Reach your right arm up. Press your hips up. Open your chest through your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And an easy breath out. But this is also a change. So we're going to try and keep that right leg hovering. So bring your right hand down. Bring yourself to a three-legged plank. Then three-legged dog. And then move through your vinyasa. You can bring that right foot down. You can hover it. Lower down. Lift your chest. Open your heart. Upward facing or cobra. You can also bend your knees and take chopasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Ooh, take a deep breath in. And an easy breath out. 2 more cycles of breath here. Keep pressing the hips up high. Pushing the heels down to the earth even if they don't touch. And then keep spreading those fingers nice and wide. Deep breath in. And an easy exhale. Inhale, left leg goes high. Reach it up. Bend the knee, open out the hip. Take an inhale here. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or above. Keep the hips high. Inhale, extend, left leg goes high. Exhale, bring it over to the left, then over to the right. Swing it across, fallen star. Kick the left foot out to the right, outer edge of your left foot to the ground. Drop your right heel. Pull your right hips up. You're engaging your side body here, your obliques. Right arm goes high. Like something's tugging on your right hand, reaching it up. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Keep your left leg as it is. Slowly drop down. Take a little push up. And then inhale, press yourself back up to fallen star. And then exhale. Bring your hand down. Left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through and forward. Good. Now get your bearing in your feet. Ground your lower body. Lighten up your hands. Inhale as you sweep up Anjaneyasana. We're going to exhale out the mouth, prana mudra. Bend your knee, your back knee, and sink into your hips. Bend your elbows. Inhale, extend. Keep a nice bend in that front knee. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Anybody sweating, breathing in their sweat? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, exalt, bringing your left hand to your right thigh. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, Parivrtta Anjaneyasana, right hand down, left arm goes high. Remember the change, we're gonna kind of smooth over side plank and making our way into Wild Thing. So you're gonna drop that outer edge of your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest and send it back so that your left foot comes back behind you. Lift your hips and open your heart. Ooh, deep breath in. And easy breath out. Bring your left hand down. Try not to let the left foot touch. Send it up to the sky. Three-legged down dog. And then maybe you move through your vinyasa, three-legged plank. You can bring your left foot to meet the right. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Cobra or Kopottasana. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Ooh, take a deep breath in, everyone. And let's exhale out the mouth. Shake the face out. 2 more times like that. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Good. Grab opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists, and let yourself fold out over your thighs in ragdoll pose. Deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. You're doing amazing, fam. All right. A little bit more heat. Just a couple more sequences, and then we move into our cool down. Get reacquainted and reconnected to the reason why you showed up to class today. Your purpose, your why. Let's take a deep breath in, infuse your body with that intention, and let go of any self-doubt, any self-limiting beliefs. Exhale it out the mouth. You're going to inhale, lift halfway up, bend your knees for everyone's favorite chair pose. Inhale, sweep up. Sit your hips back, lift your chest like cobra pose. Extend through the fingertips. Lengthen the tailbone and slightly pull your belly in and up so that your hip points pull in to the center line. But you're keeping an upper back opening here, so you're lifting the chest, shoulders are sliding down the spine. Take one more deep breath in, and then as you exhale, chest towards your thighs, reach your arms back, low chair, keep your chest lifting. You're going to inhale, left knee comes into your chest, Ekapada Urdhva Hastasana. Some of you already kind of probably imagine what's coming here if you've taken my classes. You're going to take your left arm back, right arm forward. Maybe your right hand grabs the outer edge of your left foot and extend your left leg. You might bring your peace fingers around your big left toe. And now for an extra balance challenge, if you're not challenged enough, you're going to look past that left shoulder. Find your breath, inhale. Easy breath out. Slowly bend your left knee. Bring yourself back to center. Good. We're going to come into dancer's pose. So take your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Extend your left foot back behind you. Lift your chest. So lengthen your chest out your waist and your waist out your hips. Keep pressing left foot back, opening and extending and lengthening the top of your quad, the top of your left thigh. Extend your right arm forward, inhale. Easy exhale. Maybe you make it a little bit challenging on yourself and you bend that front knee. Extend and lengthen, lift and lift and lift. And then slowly release. Bring your left knee into your chest. Ekapada Utkatasana, cross your right thigh over your left ankle over your right thigh. Lift your chest, inhale. Easy exhale. Let's take one more deep breath in. You might bring your hands down. Exhale. Inhale, bring your left knee back into your chest. Slowly come down, chair pose. Bend your knees. Chest to thighs, reach your arms back. Interlace your fingers, pour yourself out over your thighs, reach your knuckles up and overhead. Take a deep breath in and an easy breath out. Take one more inhale, reach up a little higher. Exhale, release your hands down to your lower back, let them slide down the back of your legs. Inhale, lift halfway up. For some relief in the wrist, because we were on the wrist a lot today, we're going to take gorilla pose. So slide your hands underneath your feet. Soles of the feet are on the palms of the hand. Your toes are on your wrists, or rather kind of more on the heels of your hands. Weight is in the toes. Lift yourself up. Exhale, fold in. Take a deep breath in and an easy breath out. Let's take one more inhale here. Easy exhale. Slowly release gorilla. Bend your knees. Utkatasana chair pose. Sit a little lower this time. Lift your chest. Extend your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, low chair. Chest towards thighs. Reach your arms back. You're going to inhale, pull your right knee up. Ekapada Urdhva Hastasana, reaching up. Find your twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. You can stay here. Or if you'd like, take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Or peace fingers to your big right toe. Extend your right fingertips back. Roll your right shoulder to find a deeper twist. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy, steady breath out. Reach a little longer, but keep plugging that left shoulder into your torso. Lift your chest tall. You might look past your right fingertips. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly release. Keep your right knee into your chest. And then bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, making your way to dancer's pose. If you're wobbly, if you find yourself losing balance and it spits you out, just come back in. Extend your left fingertips forward. Press your right foot into your hand. Keep lengthening the front of your quad. Press in, lengthen. You're lifting chest. So we're not dumping our lower back. We're lifting from the back ribs forward. Find your steadiness and breath. That's your strength. That's your power. Take one more deep breath in. Lift a little higher. Maybe bend to the left knee. And then exhale, slowly release. Bring your right knee into your chest. And then bring your right ankle across your left thigh. Sit down into Ekapada, Utkatasana. Now that right or that left foot might be slightly angry with you. And as long as there's no sharp shooting pain, see if you can breathe with the burning sensation. That's just a slight discomfort, but your body will really thank you. Take one more deep breath in. Maybe bring your hands down to the mat. Easy breath out. And then inhale, come all the way up, right knee into your chest. And then make your way back to chair pose. Reach your arms back. Extend your arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers. And then take that C bind. You're gripping your hands, reaching your knuckles up towards the sky. And then reaching up and overhead, maybe a slight bend. You're going to heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat. And then bend your left knee and bring your left shoulder so that your arms kind of roll over to the left and you're opening out the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, switch sides, bending your right knee. Try to bring your right shoulder towards your right thigh. Inhale, extend. Switch once again. We'll do one more time on each side. Inhale to center. And twist over to the right, opening up the left shoulder. Inhale, extend. And then you're going to heel toe your feet back together. Keep the C grip, bend the knees, lift your chest with the bind, opening up the heart. Send the knuckles back. Lower belly draws in and up, lift your chest. Take one more deep breath in. As you fold, exhale, release your hands, let them slide down the back. Inhale, reach all the way up to standing. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, Prana Mudra. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as your forward folds. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, walk it out, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. So what we've been working up to is Ardha Chandrasana to chopasana. So we're going to do that, and then we'll come into our cool down. Let's take a deep breath together here. And an easy breath out. You're going to inhale, left leg goes high. Step it through and forward. Inhale, cartwheel yourself up, dropping that back heel, warrior two. Inner thighs are pulling away from each other. You're lengthening out through the fingertips evenly. Shoulders are stacked over your hips. Now pull your waistline out of your hips, but bend deeply into that front knee. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, reverse. Bring your right hand to your right leg. Left arm up and overhead. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. And then reach your left arm forward. Now this is where your block may come in handy. You bring your left fingertips to a block. Heel toe your right foot in and bring your right hand to your right hip. You're going to press into your left foot, strong left leg. It's going to push you up to extend that right leg back. Half moon pose. Now don't dump all the weight into your left hand. Engage your core to lift you out of your left hip. Extend and reach your right fingertips up. And then as you exhale, you're going to bend your right knee if you'd like. If you'd like to come here into this pose, bring your hand to the inside of your foot. Your thumb and your big toe are alignment. And then just like we did from our tabletop, from our supported side plank. You're gonna press your right foot into your right hand. Roll your right shoulder back. Good. You might even reach the back of your head toward your toes for a deeper back bend here. Take one more deep breath in. Slowly release. Bring yourself back to warrior two. Reverse and straighten out the left leg. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Let's skip the vinyasa. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, step it through and forward. You're going to inhale, cartwheel yourself up. And then take that back foot, that left foot, parallel to the back of the mat. Extend the fingertips long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, reach forward. Extended side angle. Now you have the option to stay here if you'd like. This nice side body stretch. We're going to move into Ardha Chandrasana, so maybe you take your block to your right hand. Heel toe your left foot in. Power through that right leg. Press yourself up. Use your muscles and your core to engage. Try not to use momentum here. You might stay here with the left hand on your hip or extend the left arm up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Stay here or bend your left knee. Grab the inside of your foot, just like we did in dancers, just like we did from supported side plank in our supported chopasana. You're pressing your left foot into your left hand. Keep rolling your left shoulder back. Keep pressing down into your right foot. Lighten your right hand to engage your lower belly, to lift you out and up. Maybe you reach the head back towards the toes. Good. Let's take one more deep breath in. Stay with it. Exhale, slowly release. Bend into your right knee. Warrior two. And then reverse Trikonasana. Straighten out that right leg. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back, either downward facing dog, or if you'd like to take one last vinyasa, you can. We'll meet in downward facing dog here. Let's take one more deep breath in, everyone. And exhale, we'll drop our knees, child's pose. Let's take a deep breath in, everyone. And exhale out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Let it go, maybe shake out the face. Get all that excess energy out. Hopefully we burnt it off. We've purified through prana. Reconnect with that long, deep, steady breath in. And easy, steady breath out. Keep your ujjayi. Slight stoke of the fire. It's just slowly turning to embers, right? It's not completely put out. We're still stoking a gentle fire in our body. All right. Come back to sit on your heels. You might take a block underneath your sit bones. Making your way into hero's pose, Virasana. If you need a moment to wipe some sweat, drink some water. And then we're going to reach our arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Press your hands up. And then exhale, round the spine. Press your palms forward. Inhale, open the heart. Feel the length we've created in the side body. Exhale as you round. Tuck your chin to chest. All right, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale up to center and lean to your left. Inhale up to center. Good. And then you might just take some circles with the mid-spine. Throw in a little belly dancing movement in here. I'm missing my belly dancing classes, but we can throw it in with some yoga, and then you might reverse the rotation if that feels good, if you have the mobility here. And then inhale, press up. Exhale, release your hands all the way down. Interlace your fingers back behind you. Lift your chest. Press your palms, your elbows, your shoulder blades in towards each other. Try to reach your knuckles down towards the ground. Open your heart. And easy exhale out. You might tuck your chin to chest if that feels good, or might slightly tilt the chin up. You can try both. Exhale, slowly release. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, make our way back to tabletop. Just a brief melting heart puppy pose here, because we've really opened up the chest. We've really opened up the spine and the back body, so it's really nice to just melt on down into this pose. So you're going to walk your hands slightly forward, bring your forearms down. Your knees are hip distance or maybe a little wider. Your tailbone is lengthening up just like in downward facing dog. Then walk your hands slowly coming forward. Maybe bring your chest and chin down, or bring your forehead down to the ground. This is my favorite transition from this pose. This is one of my favorite poses of all. It's one that's said to correct. It's kind of like the correction for our technologically obsessed society. As we hunch over a computer or over our phones, this is a really nice pose. Who knew that they would discover this pose? It's so good for us that works in modern times so well. So the favorite transition here, you're just going to start to walk one knee back and then the other, and you're going to slowly lower down onto your belly, so you're reaching your toes and your fingertips long. And then exhale, draw your elbows into Sphinx pose. Lift your chest. You might pick your hips up and scoot them forward. And open up your chest. Shine your heart through your shoulders. Take a deep breath in here. And an easy breath out, Sphinx pose. If this is enough, stay here. If you want a little bit more, hands stay where they are. Press into your hands, straighten your arms, seal pose. Adding a little yin to our yang. Let's take one more deep breath in. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Try not to dump your head back, but reach through the crown of the head so you're lengthening the back of your neck. Exhale, slowly lower down, Sphinx pose. You're going to walk your left hand, a hand print or a hand's length forward. Take your right hand, thread it underneath your left. Drop your right shoulder and your forehead down to the mat. Now this may be enough opening in the lats, in the back of your right shoulder, in your arm. If you want a little bit more, you're going to take your left arm, reach it by your side, and let your left shoulder drop in towards the inner right armpit. Deep breath in here. And an easy breath out. If you move that left arm, bring your forearm back down to the mat. Right arm comes down back onto the mat to meet it, to Sphinx pose. And then walk your right hand forward, a handprint's length, and then bring your left arm underneath your right. Drop your left shoulder and forehead down to the mat. Your right arm may stay just where it is. If you want a little bit more, this is going to increase the intensity. You're going to bring your right arm by your side and drop your right shoulder into your inner left elbow. So sometimes people have the tendency they want to open up. Drop that right shoulder, feel more compression. Let's take one more deep breath in here. I could honestly stay here all day, but there's a couple more poses I'd like to do before we move into Shavasana. So, especially now that we have the warmth for it. Slowly bring yourself up. And back to Sphinx pose. Walk your hands back to frame your chest. Press up tabletop. Draw your hips back, and you're going to cross the ankles, roll out, drop the hips. Ooh, I rolled right off the camera. And then make your way onto your backs. So you can slowly lower down, you can roll down as fast as you like, up to you. If you're rolling down slowly, one vertebra at a time. And then find that spot that wants to collapse. Stay there. And slowly roll down, knees into your chest. Rock side to side, take small circles with the lower back. Oh, it feels so nice to be laying on our backs. The mind is so fickle. It's like, I want this, I want that. But the body really wants this exercise, this intensity, this movement. Especially when we're kind of in a space where we might feel slightly confined, where we're not doing our daily activities because we might be sleeping in a little bit more, myself included. But sometimes we need that rest, so just deferring to what works best for you. But just know that these invigorating practices clear and cleanse the body, and the body craves this type of activity, this type of strength training and conditioning, and also releasing, clearing, and cleansing. So bring yourself down into set up for Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Arms by the sides. Press into the arms and the hands. You're going to press your hips up. Slightly lift your chin away from your chest. Press into your inner arches of your feet. Try not to, what's the word I'm looking for? Contract your glutes. Soften your glutes. Use your quads. Use your thighs. Use your core. Lift your hips. Let's take another deep breath in. Lift up a little higher. If you have full wheel in your practice and you want to come up into a deeper back bend, option to do so. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly lower one vertebra down at a time. Let's do our favorite back bend one more time. So either you stay in bridge or you make your way into full wheel, pressing your hips up. Full wheel is the same. You're extending and lengthening the top of your thighs. Your knees are like tracking forward. You're squeezing your inner thighs in. Then you bring your hands by your ears, elbows point up to the sky. You're going to press into your hands under the top of your head. Stack your wrists underneath your elbows. Make a 90-degree shape with both your arms. Squeeze your inner arms in as you press up. Make your way in to full wheel here. Press into your arms. Strengthen and lengthen. Lift your chest. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, tuck your chin to chest. Lower your upper back down. And slowly lower all the way down. Bring your hands to your thighs. Push them away. And then draw your knees as wide as your rib cage, or a little wider, knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side. And then bring your hands to the outsides of your feet. You might keep your heels in or stack your ankles over your knees. Happy baby. Rocking side to side if that feels good. Make sure you're breathing. We're at still a nice little ember in our fire. And then find stillness. Pull your knees a little closer down to the mat. Lengthen your tailbone, a slight tuck of your chin, but keep the back of your head flat to the earth, or as flat as you can. You have a natural curve in your upper neck, so unless you're like, I don't know, some kind of strange flexible in your neck, you're going to have a little bit of a gap. But let's take one more deep breath in, everyone. And then as you exhale, release. Heels come down, and then bottoms of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let your inner thighs splay open. Reach your arms up and overhead. Grab opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists. Let's take one more deep breath in. Everyone exhale out the mouth, audible sigh. Deep breath in. Audible sigh, exhale. One more time, inhale. Nice full, big belly breath in. Sip it in, sip it in. Pull the breath into the chest, into the ribs, across the collarbone. Sip in a little bit more, everyone. Exhale. Let it go. Slowly extend your arms and your legs, making our way into Shavasana. Now it's really beautiful. We have a full 5 minutes for Shavasana. Let your shoulders relax, your hips relax. Feel your body surrender into the mat. Feels as if the body has become so heavy that it could descend past your mat into the floor, and in my case, down into my neighbor's apartment. Get so heavy. Close your eyes. Let every little last bit of resistance and control release from your body. Notice you're crowding your ears with your shoulders. Release the grip from your jaw. Remove the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Soften the furrow in the brow line. Space in between the eyebrows. Relax your ears. Relax your brain. I know it sounds weird, but you really can do it. And feel the spaciousness within not only the body, the energy that we cultivated, that heat we built, that tapas or discipline. Tapas means to cook, or it also means discipline, right? It takes commitment to show up and move through these practices and to walk through fire. Sometimes it can be a challenge, but you did it. And I want you to just allow yourself to rest. Settle, surrender, and stay. And just fully rest here. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. Let go. Let go. Let go. And just rest here.